What's up, gang? How's everybody doing tonight? What's up, everybody? What's up, David, 2%, JN Doe, Scott, Frank, Trevor, Solid, John Paul, Ruben, iPad, Kiddist, Mav. Yo, Manuel, what's up? Napster, Max, Paul, R. Hirsch, my man, what's up? My turn, Short Squeeze, Jake, Ned, Chris. What's up, everybody? G. Dozier, Rob Massive, B. Manderson, Mark, New Jersey. What is up, everybody? Who knows? Ryan, Jake, Samaj. I love it. Sanji. I see you guys. I see you. I see all of you. Vix, Wayne, Namaste. What's up? What's up? Travis, A-Bar. What's up, everybody? Steven, Trevor. Oh, Canada's in the house. Antoine, B. Smitty, Martin. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing today? Everybody have a nice, relaxing, enjoyable weekend? I had a fantastic weekend. Guys, what I will say first is happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Okay, we'll say happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. That's first and foremost. All right, I will. Nice, Napster's going through the courses. R. Hirsch, nice, man. Very nice, very nice. C. Wade, what's up, everybody? Excellent. No, I'm not a father yet. I'm not a father yet. No kids. No kids for me. I'm a dog dad. I'm a dog dad, guys. That's about it. No kids for me, though. No kids for me. So guys, we are gonna have a pretty interesting live stream tonight because we're going to talk about how we're gonna make some money this week. We had an unexpected and pretty vicious pullback on Friday, and it's starting to make people kind of pucker up a little bit. Okay. It's starting to make people get a little nervous again, and we're going to talk about what to expect this week. On the week ahead, we are going to discuss the futures. I'm going to pull up the futures on the S&P. We're going to see what the futures market is doing, and then we're going to go from there. And we're going to talk about what I think the market's going to do the rest of this week, and a trade that I am getting ready to put on that's actually going to be a longer term swing trade that is going to be at least 2 to 4 weeks hold time. Okay, I'm looking at least a 2 to 4 week hold time on a specific swing trade that I'm getting ready to put on. And I'm going to share my thoughts with you on that swing trade. And I will, of course, let you guys know when I actually put the trade on. I do not have a position on that trade yet, but I do plan on putting a trade on that will be a little bit of a longer term hold that I'm going to share with you guys kind of the thoughts behind it. It is a overall broader market trade. It's going to be a SPY related trade. It might be a SPY option trade. I might do some puts on the TVIX, I might do some options on the VIX. TVIX doesn't have options. I may do some options on the VIX. So we'll talk about that. I'm going to get into kind of my game plan here for the rest of the week and how we're going to make some money in this action coming up. Before I get started with that, I'm going to give a few minutes here. Let's give some people some time to log on. I started the stream a few minutes early to make sure we had no technical issues. So I want to give some time for a blanket Q&A, guys. Just a couple minutes. Like I said, give some people some time to log on, and then I want to get into what I think the overall market is going to do this week and what are some of the headline risk that you guys have to be paying attention to, because there's some specific headlines that I think are going to start to move markets. And I think we might see some volatility open back up again. The end of May, volatility just shrunk. The end of May. Then you had like beginning like mid-June, we had some volatility wake back up. The VIX spiked again. We had that huge like 1,000-point sell-off on the Dow. And then the markets have been quiet since that sell-off. And it kind of looked like we were going to get another sell-off there on Friday. And we ended up kind of holding together going into the close, and we ended up not rolling over for some further downside. But this is a brand new week. Brand new week, brand new setups, brand new opportunities, brand new ways for us to make some money. So I'm going to dive into that and where I think opportunity lies for us to make some coin this week. So guys, go ahead. Let's open it up. Guys, give me, I'm going to do a blanket Q&A. Guys, fire away. Ask me a couple of questions while I give some time for people to log on. Nice. I'm not sure if it's George Holm or Jorge. Hey, Mike, I'm new here, hoping to start learning and make some money. Jorge, my friend, you are in the right place. If you're new to trading and you're looking to learn and you're looking to learn how to become a profitable trader, this is a place to be. Not just my YouTube channel, but True Trading Group in general. The TGG YouTube channel, I provide a ton of free information. It should not cost you guys an arm and a leg to get an education when it comes to trading. Why is it? Somebody needs to explain to me, why is it you can go online and learn how to do anything? You want to learn how to change the oil on your car? You want to learn how to bake an apple pie? You want to learn how to use Photoshop? You want to learn how to do literally anything in the world? You can Google or YouTube how to do it. So why is it that when people want to learn how to become consistently profitable traders, there's such a lack of information, where you have so many people that are just trying to take advantage of someone's desire to learn something that do not actually teach you the correct information. When I first started True Trading Group, I was blown away at how much false, inaccurate, incorrect information is out there being promoted, advertised, and marketed by a bunch of other, traders that are pushing, $5,000 programs and courses and packages. And I'm just blown away at the lack of true information education that's out there. It's crazy. So, Jorge, the thing about True Trading Group is that I've actually traded professionally on Wall Street. I worked for a hedge fund. I had to go through a 3-month educational program before I was able to trade with the hedge fund's money. I have since taken that 3 months of education, simplified it, and created the courses that are available on the TGG website. So when you become part of True Trading Group, you are getting an actual professional education. That's why we also have a TTG certification, which when you go through all of the courses on our website and you complete all the courses and you complete and pass all of the quizzes and exams that come with all of those courses, you become TTG certified. You get a certificate. You can print it out, hang it on your wall, put it on your desk. You can share it on social media. It lets other people know that you now have a professional education and that now your opinion has value. Your opinion carries weight because you know what you're looking for now. You know the difference between an A setup and a B setup. You know how to make money in the markets, and you're not just talking out of your ass, as so many people are when it comes to trading and the stock market. Everybody is a guru. Everybody's a guru. But when I realize, and that's sarcasm, but what I realize is that so much of that information is just inaccurate and incorrect. So, you guys, the True Trading YouTube channel is probably 10 or 15% of what you will learn in the courses on the website. So Jorge, like I said, if you're new at this and you're looking for somewhere to learn how to become a consistently profitable trader, You're in the right spot, my friend. Thank you for joining us on this live stream, and we're going to get into some ways for us all to make some money today. Yes, Miss Tiny Trader. Yes, most traders do use Fibonacci retracement levels incorrectly. Most traders do use them incorrectly. Um, most do them wrong. I will show you guys how to go about using Fibonacci retracement levels. If you want, that's something that we can cover right now. But now that we've got a few more people that are joined us on the live stream, I want to now say happy Father's Day to all of the fathers that are out there, all of the fathers that are joining me on this live stream tonight. I think it is just I think it deserves a couple minutes of my time because I was able to spend Father's Day with my father. And as I'm sitting there and I'm talking to my father and we're smoking a cigar, we're having a glass of 18-year-old Macallan, and I'm just like kind of reflecting on everything and being Father's Day and doing this live stream tonight really has me thinking a lot about guidance and mentorship. And I've been very blessed, lucky, and fortunate enough to have a phenomenal father in my life, loving father that's always guided me throughout the course of my life, that has taught me lessons, helped me become a man, um, and really just things that I just can't even put into words how grateful that I am and how much that I appreciate him. And it really had me thinking a lot about mentorship and guidance because at the end of the day, he is um, definitely, a mentor and figure for me, not when it comes to trading, but when it comes to just life in general. But that had me thinking a lot about mentorship. And it's something that I wanted to talk about on this live stream because when I look at my father, for example, as being a father, not only a father figure, but a mentor and someone that's going to guide me throughout my journey in life. And then I look at my mentor when it comes to trading, and that was my boss when I used to work at the hedge fund. And I look at how much I owe these people in my life, and it got me to thinking about how important it is for you to choose and for you to have good mentors throughout your life. And it's not even just about trading, but just life in general, or any skill or project or anything that you're trying to develop or become better at. How important it is to have a mentor and real guidance. And there is, without any question of a doubt in my mind, that without my father and without my mentor at the hedge fund, that I would not be sitting where I am right now today in my house doing a live stream, talking to you and helping mentor and provide guidance to all of you and to all traders that are looking to become consistently profitable, that are looking for a mentor. And if you guys have not realized this by now, mentorship is something that I take very, very, very seriously. Okay. I realize that there are a lot of other people out there, and you guys are all looking for people online. You're looking to try to learn how to become a consistent profitable trader. And when someone tells me that, Mike, listen, man, like I'm ready to do this, I'm ready to put in the work, like I'm super excited to have you as my mentor, I really do take that to heart. And this is why I do a lot of one-on-one mentorship with a lot of our members. I every single day I'm doing at least 2 one-on-ones, sometimes 3 one-on-ones with members on top of my trading day, on top of my live streams with you guys. So I really do put, all of my energy, my blood, sweat, and tears into this to helping my TTG members become consistently profitable traders and help give them mentorship and guidance throughout their career. Because without the mentorship that I've received throughout my life, not only from my father, but from my boss, my senior portfolio manager, the hedge fund, I wouldn't be the trader that I am today. When it comes to my senior PM, there's no way that I would be as successful as a trader as I am today without him to mentor me while I worked at the hedge fund. Guys, when I was working at the hedge fund, I literally shadowed this man. If I was him, I would have told me to go scratch my ass, like just go F off somewhere, because I was so annoying. I mean, this guy would go, oh, he's going out to get lunch. I'm following him out to get lunch to downstairs. He's going to a food truck. He's going to a little place. I'm following him to get lunch, getting as much time with him as I possibly can, asking as many questions as I possibly can. When he's leaving for the day to go home, I'm running into the elevator to catch him on the way down because I want to ride the elevator down with him until he goes down to the parking garage in New York City to get his car and drive home to his mansion in Long Island. And I would literally just spend as much time with him as I possibly could. And that has enabled me to become the trader that I am. And now becoming the trader that I am has allowed me then to branch off and do a bunch of other things. Okay, invest in other businesses, start other businesses, and become an entrepreneur, and to become, the successful person that I am at the age that I am. And there's no way that I would be where I am without him or my father. There's just no way. So I want to start off with happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Um, you guys, I'm sure you already know it, but I don't care. I'm going to say it again. You really don't even understand how much of an impact that you have on people's lives. And you don't even have to be a biological father, but just a father figure to somebody that you don't realize how much you hold that person's life in your hand when someone looks up to you as their mentor and to give them guidance. Okay, and that's why I take my job as your mentor very, very seriously. Okay, so happy Father's Day to all the dads out there and all the father figures out there. It's not just about biological fathers, guys. Father's Day is for father figures in general. So I want to say happy Father's Day to each and every single one of you. Okay, so I feel like it was important for me to kind of start off our live stream discussing this, and just showing you guys how much I appreciate all of you and the jobs that you guys do. And hopefully one day when I have children, I can do the same. Okay. Nice. Annie G, Wayne, Kevin, Sam, Ben, Benjamin, Ed, Algo. Oh, I love it. I love it, guys. I love it. I love it. Yes, yes. The one-on-ones are part of what I do. Yes, guys. The one-on-one mentorship sessions is part of what I do for all of our members. Okay, so like I said, Father's Day has me thinking a lot about mentorship, thinking a lot about guidance, and that's why I'm just going to start it off, guys. That everybody that signs up tonight before midnight gets included a one-on-one mentorship session. Okay, usually I run them for about an hour. I don't care. You guys sign up tonight before midnight. I'm gonna push that to like an hour and a half. Like today just had me really thinking about mentorship and guidance, and the one-on-one mentor sessions is something that I do with all of our members. And for those of you that sign up before midnight tonight are going to get that mentorship session included for free in your membership. Guys, just use coupon code TTG620, TTG620 to get the mentorship session included in your membership. If you sign up by midnight tonight, you're also going to get, with that discount code, a 34% discount on our 1-year membership. Okay, so it's all about mentorship and guidance tonight, guys. All about mentorship and guidance tonight. Honestly, Ben, I don't. Ben says, Mike. Ben said, Mike, do you ever get tired of teaching the buns like us tools of the trade? I don't. Ben, I really don't get tired of it. Like I love talking stocks. I love talking trading. I love talking money. I love talking stock market. I love being prepared. I love being prepared, more prepared than the next trader, because if I'm more prepared than the next trader, then that means I'm putting money in my pocket and I'm taking it from that trader. Because if you lose money, that means somebody else made it. If you make money, that means you took it from somebody else because they lost it. That's why this is survival of the fittest. It's survival of the fittest when you guys are traders, and this is where I'm going to help walk you through this process and get you to be the most fit. Okay, survival of the fittest. And how do you become the fittest? By getting an education. That's how you become the fittest. That's how you go about and you make sure that you are more prepared than the other trader, so that when opportunity presents itself, you are ready to strike because you've already done the work, you've already put in the analysis, and you are ready to capitalize on that opportunity. When the next trader is still fumbling around trying to figure out what it is that they're looking at, you're ready to pounce. And that's what the TTG courses and my mentorship that I give all of our members, like I said, the one-on-one mentorship sessions, we can talk about any topics that you want. You want to talk about your weaknesses. You want to talk about mental hurdles that you have to overcome. You want to talk about, your losing trades. You want to dissect some of your trades that you've made and review some of your trades. All of it, whatever it is that you guys want to do, I do that on my one-on-one mentor sessions with members because that's where the difference is made. Okay. And that's what I'm going to teach each and every single one of you as a THD member is provide you with the education and the ammunition to become the fittest in the markets as a trader so that you are better prepared than the next guy. And then also give you the mentorship and guidance that I received when I worked at the hedge fund, because I'm humble enough to say that I would not be half the trader that I am today if it wasn't for my mentor. That mentor changed the whole course of my life. You guys have to understand something. I, out of college, worked for a hedge fund on Wall Street. I thought I was hot shit. I was in my early 20s making a boatload of money. Okay. I won a Trader of the Year award in 2008. I became the youngest junior portfolio manager at my hedge fund. Like, I was living on cloud nine. Then the 08-09 crash happened, the Great Recession, the housing market crashed. 50% of all hedge funds went out of business, including mine. I lost my job. Okay. And I thought at the time, oh, no problem. I've got a great portfolio. I've got a great track record. I've got a great resume, Trader of the Year award, junior portfolio manager. I'm like, I'll get another job. No problem. Wrong. Because half the industry disappeared overnight. So I was going for interviews for hedge fund positions that traders that had 7, 10, 15 more years of experience than I did, they were going for the same positions. So it was not as easy for me to get another hedge fund position as I thought it was going to be. And had I not had this skill set that my mentor helped provide me with, I don't know where my life would have gone. I don't know the path my life would have went down, because that skill set had allowed me to go on, continue, be a successful trader, get involved in other small businesses, generate multiple streams of income. But it all goes back to being a consistently profitable trader that allowed me that luxury to go down the path that I ended up going down. Guys, I do not know what would have happened to me if I didn't have the skill set that I have today. I don't know where my life would have gone. And I'm humble enough to say that I could not have gotten to where I am today by myself. I couldn't have. There's just no way I couldn't have. I didn't figure this out on my own. All these videos that you guys watch of me explaining to you trade line, view up, crossover, TTD triangle, A plus setup versus B setup, volume analysis, the global macro fundamental analysis on what's going on with China, the Fed, how all of this is going to affect everything. What are oil prices? How does that have any play on the markets? What about inflation compared to gold? All of that, I would not have been able to figure all of that out on my own. It was the mentorship that I received that allowed me to become the trader that I am today. So when I look back at my mentor was able to completely change the path of my life, I look at that when I have a TGG member in my hands and we're doing one-on-one mentor sessions, I have the power to potentially change the direction and course of that person's life. And that is extremely powerful and is extremely important to me. That's why I do what I do. That is why I do what I do. I can't tell you guys how many messages I've gotten from TGD members during this pandemic, people that are laid off, people that are furloughed, okay, and that are telling me, Mike, I can't thank you enough. I have not missed a single rent payment. I've not missed a single mortgage payment. I'm paying my bills with trading profits. I didn't know how I was going to survive being out of work for 3 months. Like, you changed my life. You changed my daughter's life. Oh, I'm a single mother. Like, so many of these messages. And when I read messages like that, there's just a different feeling that comes with that. There's just a different feeling that comes with that. I would rather get, it's like I feel better about myself when I get those messages than if I made $50,000 in one day. Like, I get more pure joy and happiness than reading messages like that from members than I do looking at a $50,000 P&L for the day. And that's the God's honest truth. So I take this serious. I put the time, energy, and effort into being your mentor. So if you guys are ready to join True Trading Group and get that same mentorship and same guidance that I received, you better be willing to put in the work. If I'm going to put in the time, energy, and work, I expect the same from you. That's why, guys, I say to everybody, TTG is not for everybody. Okay. If you're just going to be lazy and you're just like, oh, someone just tell me what to do. And okay, I want people that are serious about developing this skill, that are going to put in the time, the energy, the work, that are going to go through all of the courses that are available for you on the website, that are going to take the one-on-one mentorship sessions seriously, because this is not a game. This is not a joke. You can really potentially change your life. You're sitting there making $50,000 a year, $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year, however much money that it is that you're making at your job. Guess what, folks? You have a ceiling at your job. No matter how well you do your job, your salary is your salary. Yeah, sure, maybe you get a bonus, maybe you get a promotion, but you will have a cap. No matter how long you're working at that company, no matter how good you are at your job, you will have a cap on your earnings. And who the hell is going to be or has the right to determine what earning cap you have? Who has the right to tell you how much your work ethic is worth? I don't like somebody telling me how much my work ethic is worth. I will decide that. I will decide that. There is no limitation to how profitable you can become as a trader. Listen, is it easy to make 100 grand, 500 grand, $1 million a year trading? Is it easy? No, it's not easy. But ask Jeff Bezos if building Amazon was easy. Okay? Ask him if it was easy. Ask the $5 million a year trader at Goldman Sachs if it was easy to get to that point. Go ask the successful small business owner that sells coffee and donuts and bagels around the corner from your house. Ask them if it was easy getting that business started. You're the ultimate entrepreneur, guys, as a trader. So if you're willing to put in the work, the time, the energy, I'm willing to put in the work, the time, the energy to get you to where you want to be in your trading. So guys, if you sign up before midnight tonight, I'm going to include a free one-on-one mentor session with myself. And you're also going to get a 34% discount on a 1-year all-inclusive membership to TTG by using the coupon code TTG620. I'm challenging each and every single one of you. You're sitting here on Father's Day at almost 9 o'clock at night Eastern time on this live stream with me, which means you already are putting in part of the time that this is going to require. So now I'm challenging you to take the next step. Take the next step. Sign up, get the education, get the mentorship, and let's start kicking ass together. All right? So guys, all right, guys. So let's see. What I would like to do now is, let's see. Some of you, okay. Miss Tiny Trader was asking about Fibonacci retracement levels. So what I'm going to do now is we were taking some questions. Okay, before I got, guys, I'm sorry. I kind of got sidetracked a little bit. As you can tell, I'm very passionate about this. I take this stuff very seriously. Sometimes my passion gets me a little sidetracked. So I want to get back to some of the questions that some people were asking me, specifically Fibonacci retracement levels. Okay. A lot of people use Fibonacci retracement levels wrong. A lot of people do it incorrectly. I'm going to show you guys the proper way how to use fib levels. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the proper way how to use fib levels. Let's see. If I want to use, let's go to, I guess we'll just use U1 because a lot of people are asking about U1. Okay, so I'll use U1 as an example. Okay, the correct way to use Fibonacci retracement levels. If you are using now, you can use Fibonacci retracement levels any time of day. I mean, for any time frame on a chart. You can use intraday. You can use it on a daily chart. You can use it on a weekly chart. You can use Fibonacci's for any time frame that you want. A Fibonacci retracement level is measuring common support areas or resistance areas if you use them for the flip side. You can use Fibonacci levels to find resistance on bounce backs or find support levels on pullbacks. You can use Fibonacci levels both ways. The whole point of a Fibonacci retracement level, let's say we're using it to find support levels, is to find support of a move higher. Now, you as a trader have to dictate what that move higher is. Intraday is the easy part. If you're looking for Fibonacci levels intraday, that's easy. When you are figuring out where to anchor your Fibonacci, which means where are you starting your Fibonacci retracement tool, it's either going to be the low of the day or the prior day's close, whichever is lower. I'll say it again. When you are trying to figure out where to anchor your Fibonacci tool, where to start it, it's either going to be the low of the day or the prior day's close, whichever is lower. So that's where you anchor your Fibonacci, and then you draw it up to the current high of the day. In the case of U1 gapped up, right? U1 gapped up. So at the time, this was your low of the day, right? There's your low of the day. But where was the prior day's close? Right there, because we had a gap up. So there's the prior day's close. So which one is lower? The current low of the day or the prior day's close? Well, in this case, it's the prior day's close. So we would take our Fibonacci retracement tool, we'd anchor it at the prior day's close, and we would draw it up to the current high of the day. That is the proper way to draw out your Fibonacci retracement levels. And then you guys can see your Fibonacci retracement levels are drawn out now on my screen. Here's your 23.6, 38.2, 50, 61.8, and 100. Those are the most common Fibonacci retracement levels. That is the proper way to use Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay, now let's talk about to the downside. Okay, let's talk about to the downside. Now, I explained to you before that you could use Fibonacci retracement levels to identify resistance levels also. This is going to be the exact opposite of what we just talked about with support levels. So when you want to anchor your Fibonacci retracement tool to identify resistance levels, you're going to anchor it at either the high of the day or yesterday's close, whichever is higher. I'll say that again. When you're looking to find resistance levels on bounce backs, you're going to anchor your Fibonacci retracement tool on either the high of the day or the prior day's close, whichever is higher. Let's use the SPY as an example. On Friday, there was the high of the day on the SPY. And here was the prior day's close. Which one is higher? In this case, it's the current high of the day. So to draw out our Fibonacci retracement levels, let's say it was right here. And right here, you're saying, oh man, the market really just sold off. I'm going to look to get short on a bounce back, but I wanted to find resistance levels. Where are my resistance levels? In this case, I'm going to take my Fibonacci retracement tool. I'm going to anchor it at the current high of the day, and I'm going to draw it all the way down to the current low of the day. There's your current low of the day. Then you can see your Fibonacci retracement levels get drawn out, and now this time they are just reversed. So here you can see 23.6, 38.2, 50, 61.8, 100. And look at where we bounced back to. Dead even, the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, so we had a bounce back to the 38.2 Fibonacci level, and then we continued lower. Okay, so that is the proper way for you to use Fibonacci retracement tools. Okay, that is the proper way for you to use the Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? Does anybody have any other questions? Did anybody have any questions about Fibonacci? So I saw a few of you ask the question. A few of you were asking me about Fibonacci retracement levels. Yeah, I'll draw it on a daily chart, Rodrigo. So Rodrigo's like, what about a daily chart? Okay, so a daily chart. So what I explained to you guys is Fibonacci's can be used on any time frame. It's all about identifying a move. So let's use the crash in March as an example. So here's the crash in March, right? So let's say that I'm looking at this time frame. And at the end of February, we had this sell-off. And let's say you wanted to get short the market after that sell-off, but you're like, I want to wait for a bounce back. I want to wait for a bounce back. But how are you going to use your Fibonacci retracement levels? So it's important for you to identify what's the move you're looking to identify. If this is the move we're looking to identify, that first sell-off, then you would draw your Fibonacci tool from the all-time high down to that pivot low. Okay, you would draw it from, let me zoom in so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, that's better. Okay, so you go from the all-time high down to that pivot low to identify where is resistance on the bounce back. Here's your bounce back. Okay, here's your bounce back. So you're trying to find resistance levels on this bounce back. And what you will notice is, where did we find resistance on our bounce back? Right dead smack at the 50 Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, your 50 Fibonacci retracement level. But once that low gets broken, you then need to readjust your Fibonacci retracement level. So now, okay, we have this. Now let's say it's this day. Well, okay, we just gapped down again. We just broke below that low. So now you have to readjust your Fibonacci level and move it to that new low. So now there's the new low. Well, guess where we found resistance on our bounce back? There's the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, but then we dropped again. See how we made new lows again? Every time you make new lows, you need to readjust your Fibonacci retracement level. And we had a bounce back. Where did we find resistance again? Right at the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, you see that? Every time you make new lows, you need to readjust your Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, you need to readjust your Fibonacci retracement level. Now, let's say we're doing the opposite. Let's say the market had just bounced. The market just made that bounce. Okay, let's say this is where we are in the course of time. Let's say this is what the chart of the SPY looks like. This is what the chart of the SPY looks like. And we're trying to say to ourselves, okay, I want to get long the market now, but I want to wait for a pullback into a support level. Okay, I want to wait for a pullback into a support level. So now that you've identified this is the move that you're looking for, a pullback into support levels, now in this case, you're going to draw your Fibonacci level now from the low up to the current pivot high. And then your Fibonacci levels get drawn out. And as I zoom in, what do you guys notice? Where did we find support? Right at the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. That could have been your buying zone, and then bang, you had that real nice, beautiful move. Okay, then you had that boom, that real nice, beautiful move. Okay, and again, every time, just like with the Fibonacci on the way down, every time a new high gets made, you have to readjust your Fibonacci retracement level, and you just keep moving it higher each time a new high gets put into place. Okay, every time a new high gets put into place, you keep adjusting your Fibonacci retracement levels. Okay, now let's say to ourselves, okay, here's our market rally. Okay, from our lows in March, we rallied this whole thing, this insane Fed-based rally, and you say, okay, I want to get long on pullbacks. Okay, you say, I want to get long on pullbacks. So now you're going to draw your Fibonacci, you're going to anchor it from the low up to the current now pivot high. You will then notice, where did we find support on that sell-off? The 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. Okay. You guys is this starting to make sense to everybody? Does everybody understand the Fibonacci retracement lesson? Does everybody understand now the proper way to use the Fibonacci retracement tool when you're looking for support or resistance levels? Does anybody, before I move on from this topic, does anybody have any questions about the Fibonacci retracement tool specifically? Perfect. Perfect. Yes, Miss Tiny Trader. I love it. Miss Tiny Trader's like, yes, I'm drawing it with you on my charts. I love it. I love it, guys. I love it. Oh, Jacob, do you use the other Fibonacci tools, Jacob? I don't. Like, do you use the fan? Do you use Fibonacci time? The Fibonacci fan? Jacob, I don't use those. I mean, if you're asking about those, Jacob, I assume that you're a more advanced and experienced trader. I don't use like the Fibonacci fan. Like, there's other Fibonacci tools, guys. Like here's your Fibonacci fan. Okay, like here's your Fibonacci. Here's a Fibonacci fan. I mean, these are more complex. These are more complex or more advanced ways to use Fibonacci. You also have Fibonacci time. So you can use Fibonacci over time. Okay, this is based on time versus different support and resistance levels. Yeah, I can tell, Jacob, because as soon as you start, I can tell that you're a more advanced trader. I can tell you're a more advanced trader. So I don't use like the Fibonacci arc. Is that what you're talking about? Also, the Fibonacci arc. This is another one, guys. Here, I'll draw this one out for you. So like this is like a Fibonacci arc. Okay, these are all more advanced Fibonacci retracement tools. I don't use these though, guys. I don't use those. Okay, I don't use them. Yes, Jacob, 100%, brother, 100%, Jacob. That's what technical analysis. Everybody really has to understand, guys. Listen up. So, for example, Jacob. Okay, for example, Jacob is a more experienced trader. I can tell as soon as I read his question, I can tell Jacob's a more experienced trader. Okay, Jacob uses some of these different, more complex technical indicators like a Fibonacci fan, a Fibonacci arc. Okay, now what you guys have to understand when it comes to technical indicators, you have to find a grouping of indicators that work for you. There is no right or wrong. If somebody, just because I don't use a Fibonacci arc and somebody else does, doesn't mean that they're doing something wrong or I'm doing something wrong. Technical indicators are very repetitive. Okay, you can have 100 different indicators on your chart, and you can get the exact same information with like 4 of them. A lot of indicators are repetitive. When it comes to technical indicators, less is more, in my opinion. I don't ever want to look at my traders' charts in True Trading Group. I don't ever want to look at. No, hold on. I don't ever want to look at my traders' charts in True Trading Group. Okay, and I see this. Okay, if this is what I see on my traders' charts, I have a nervous breakdown. I have a nervous breakdown. You can't even see this. You can't even see the chart. It's like a Picasso painting. You can't even see the chart. If your chart looks like this, please stop. Stop. It's information overload. It's way too much noise. You are doing yourself a massive injustice because you do not need 100 different indicators on your chart. So like I said, the Fibonacci arc, the Fibonacci fan, these are more complex technical indicators. But someone like Jacob, who is a more experienced trader, can use that indicator to simplify a batch of data to help him make his decisions. I guarantee you Jacob's charts do not look like this. Okay. It's not about what indicators you use or don't use. Somebody that maybe uses a Fibonacci arc, Bollinger Bands, pivot points, and an A VWAP, an average VWAP or something, okay, doesn't necessarily mean they're doing something wrong. And someone that might, like for me, the indicators that I use the most when it comes to my day trading, intraday. Intraday, the indicators I use most are VWAP, the trade line, which for me is the 9 exponential moving average, Fibonacci retracement levels, okay, are real, and obviously my volume analysis, initial morning highs, support resistance levels on the daily chart. Those are my indicators that I use. Okay. You do not want to have 15, 20 different indicators on your chart. It is repetitive and unnecessary. Less is more when it comes to technical indicators. You want to find the grouping of indicators, okay, that work for you. There is not one indicator or a specific group of indicators that are the secret sauce, the holy grail, that are going to unlock the secrets to the stock market. Every indicator has times when it's in play and when it's not in play. And you have to be educated enough to understand when VWAP's in play and when it's not in play. Because there's going to be some times that a stock is going to hold VWAP support the entire day, almost to the damn penny. Then there's going to be other days that the exact same stock is going to trade right through VWAP like it's not even there. There's going to be days where Fibonacci retracement levels are going to hold to the penny. They're going to be perfect. There's going to be other days where the Fibonacci retracement levels are not going to mean a single thing. There's going to be days where the 9 EMA is going to ride as an area of support for about 2 hours as the stock continues to make new high after new high after new high after new high. There's going to be other days where as soon as the stock comes off that 9 EMA, it's going to crash back down right through it. And that same logic applies to every single technical indicator. If you are scouring the internet, reading all of these books, trying to uncover the secret indicator that's going to work 99% of the time, stop, just sign off this live stream right now. Because I don't have an indicator that's going to work 99% of the time. The top trader at Goldman Sachs does not have an indicator that works 99% of the time. Warren Buffett does not have an indicator that works. I mean, he's not a technical trader anyway. But for those of you that just name recognition, does not have an indicator that works 99% of the time because it doesn't exist. If it existed, I'd be a trillionaire. It doesn't exist. You have to be able to say and understand how different technical indicators work in conjunction with one another. Understanding how VWAP and the trade line work together. Understanding how an initial morning high and a Fibonacci retracement level work together. Understanding how volume, initial morning high, trade line, VWAP, Fibonacci's, how they all work together. Understanding how the indicators that you use work in conjunction with one another is perhaps one of the greatest technical analysis milestones that you are going to achieve. Your advancement through your technical analysis is not being able to identify specific chart patterns. Chart pattern recognition is the easy part. Saying that's a head and shoulders, that's a bull flag, that's a cup and handle, that's an ascending wedge, that's a descending triangle. That's the easy part. That's geometry. That's you saying this is a circle, this is a square. That's the easy part of technical analysis. Where your technical analysis is going to mature, progress, develop, which will also obviously result in better trade results, is your understanding of how indicators work together. And as soon as you are able to understand how indicators work together and stop focusing on one specific indicator. I have never bought a stock because of one indicator. I've never bought a stock because the Fibonacci retracement level says so. Never. I look for trade setups where VWAP, Fibonacci, trade line are all giving me the exact same signal. This is the difference between identifying an A plus setup versus a B or C setup. You might be saying, Mike, what's the difference? An A plus setup is the highest quality of chart pattern that you can find. Not all chart patterns are created equal. I've said this many times in the past on various live streams. You can find 10 bull flags. All 10 of them are not created equal. You might say, Mike, here's 10 bull flags. I might tell you I'm only interested in trading 2 of them, because the only 2 of them are A plus bull flags. The other ones are B and C setups. But what makes an A versus a B or C is the amount of indicators and also the volume profile, okay, on those specific patterns. Understanding volume analysis in conjunction with how indicators work together is exactly what you guys will learn in the advanced courses of my website. That's what I learned working at a hedge fund. I learned working at the hedge fund that when these indicators, this is how you use these indicators together. That's how you better your probability of a pattern. By looking at an A plus setup. An A plus setup maybe resolves itself in specific price action, meaning if I see this setup with all of this criteria, maybe 70, 75% of the time, the stock's going to go up. Listen to what I said. 70 to 75% of the time, the stock's going to go up. That means that 25 to 30% of the time, even on the best quality setup you can find, the pattern's still going to fail. But all you can do as a trader is identify the highest probability setups that you can possibly find. And understanding how indicators work together is a big part of that. That's what you will learn in the advanced course section on our website. Guys, all of my courses are included for free with a membership. There's no like sign up for a membership, but then it's $3,000 for the courses. All of the courses are included for free in your membership. You guys are going to learn all of this stuff as members of TTG. Okay, you're going to learn all of this. But this is how you identify an A setup versus B or C. So maybe an A setup, 70, 75% of the time, it works out in one specific direction. A B setup is maybe 60 to 65% of the time, the stock's going to work itself out in one specific direction. And a C setup is a coin flip, 50-50. You got a 50-50 shot it goes up, 50-50 shot it goes down. I don't ever want to put myself in a C setup. If that's what I wanted to do, then I'll just go to Las Vegas and I'll put my money on black or red. That's chance. That's luck. Trading is not about luck. Trading is not about being right or wrong. Trading is not about having a crystal ball. Trading is about identifying high probability setups. Trading is identifying the 70 to 75% of the time the stock's going to do this setups. That's trading. Identify those setups with good risk reward. Stick to your stop loss. Don't get greedy. Stick to your profit targets. And you repeat that process over and over and over with discipline and patience, and you will become a consistently profitable trader. Where we fail as humans is the emotional component of trading. That's where we fail as humans. Humans are not supposed to be good traders because we have a weakness that a computer does not have, and that is emotions. The most successful traders on this planet are able to control their emotions and remove them from the equation when it comes to trading. That's what makes a difference between a successful trader and an average trader, is becoming more robotic in your trading, sticking to your stop loss, sticking to your profit targets, but identifying those high probability patterns. And I know you see how one specific question or comment from Jacob about a complex Fibonacci retracement tool that started from Miss Tiny Trader asking about Fibonacci's. Do you see how the course of progression in topics that we discuss, everything in trading is tied together? Trading is a cause and effect process. It's a snowball effect. I just covered with you from one person's question, like 8 different lessons, both technical and mental. This is what a professional education looks like. This is what you will learn in all of the courses available on the website. With that membership that I said, if you guys sign up by midnight tonight, I'm including the free one-on-one mentorship session. Okay, Father's Day, I spent the day with my father. All I can think about is mentorship and guidance. That you can get a free one-on-one mentorship session with myself if you sign up before midnight tonight. In addition, a 34% discount on a one-year membership to TTG that includes all of the courses for free. You will get access to the beginner and foundation stock trading courses, the advanced stock trading courses, beginner intro to options courses, which teach you like calls and puts, advanced option strategies, straddles, strangles, debit spreads, credit spreads, iron condors, and then trader psychology. Trader psychology part 1, trader psychology part 2. You guys get access to all of those courses included for free with your membership. There's no upsells ever. A normal TTG membership for the year is $1,665 for the year, and you get all of the courses included. With the coupon code TTG620, TTG620, you get a 34% discount, which comes to $1,089. That's a cup of coffee a day. So for a cup of coffee a day, you're going to get the entire TTG curriculum, which is a simplified version of the education I received working at a hedge fund. Our trading chat room, where I share my screen with you all day long. You see exactly what I'm doing. I'm on the mic, calling out my analysis every step of the way, telling you exactly what I'm doing, why I'm doing it before I do it, mind you. I tell you what I'm buying before I buy it. I tell you where I'm selling before I sell it. Access to our mobile app. So on your smartphone, on your tablet, you can follow along with what we're doing in chat. Even if you're at work, you're driving in the car, real push time notifications whenever I enter or exit a trade, and any one of the other moderators enter or exit a trade. All of this is included in your membership, guys. Okay, our stock screener, our premium blog, our analyst report section, our stock profile section, our resources section, all of that's included. Trader Palooza. Trader Palooza is a virtual trading seminar that we host in True Trading Group. It's a 12-hour long event that takes place on a Saturday where all the moderators in TTG cover specific topics for 1 hour throughout the day. And you can log in and log out based on the workshop that you want to attend. So let's say there's 10 workshops throughout the course of the day. Maybe you only want to attend 4 of them. Well, you go through the itinerary, you say, okay, what time are the workshops? You sign in for that workshop, and then you leave. Go do whatever you're doing, come back, sign in for the next workshop. Okay, all of this is included in your membership for $1,089. Not $3,000, not $5,000, not $7,500. For $1,089 plus a free one-on-one mentorship session if you sign up by midnight tonight by using coupon code TTG620. Okay? Do you see how much information we are able to cover in such a short period of time when you are going through a professional education? This is what TTG is all about. It's this information, it's this education, it's this mentorship, it's this guidance. Okay? Next question. R. Smallwood, we are adding one. R. Smallwood says, do you have a simulator for practice? We are adding a paper trade simulator account to the website within the next, I'd say, probably 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, let's see. Guys, I am... Let's see. Kenny says, Mike, how did you learn all this? Kenny, I was taught professionally. I worked at a hedge fund. So Kenny said, Mike, how did you learn all of this? Guys, I started my trading career working at a hedge fund. That's how I learned all this. So when I got hired at the hedge fund, I had to go through a 3-month educational program where I sat in a classroom for the first 3 months of my employment. And I learned. Every week, different traders and analysts would come into the room. They would teach us different topics. I was not able to start trading with real money, the hedge funds money, until I passed this program. So that's where I learned all of this. This is where I learned all of this. So that same education, those 3 months, I've simplified that material and I wrote the courses that are available on the TTG website. So that's why when you guys join True Trading Group, you're getting a true professional education. You're not learning a gimmick. You're not learning something that someone figured out in their mother's basement or in their college dorm. You are learning exactly what I learned working at a hedge fund. That's what you get when you join True Trading. No, Jamie, it's every day. So, Jamie, it's every day. Okay, it's every day. Every day. So when you become a TGD member, you are able to, you're in the chat room. You have access to the chat room every single day. And every day in the chat room, I share my screen. I'm on the microphone talking to you live throughout the day. Every single day. And it's not just me. We have other moderators that are in there. We have Jason Simmons. We have Jason Spatafora, the Wolf of Wheat Street. We've got Alex Campbell, Jay Downing, Chris Toner. Okay, we have other traders that are in there that are moderators in TTG that are also calling out trades. Okay, showing you what they're doing, talking to you about their analysis, telling you what they're going to do before they do it. That's every single day. So when you sign up with TTG 620, you're going to get a 34% discount and access to the chat room and all the trade alerts for an entire year. Okay, and all the courses included for free, obviously. Nice, Wayne. Wayne says, I'm joining today. Bring it. I'm waiting for you, Wayne. Yes, Jorge, people do copy. People do copy my trades. But a lot of people trade their own stuff. Like, that's the thing. When you can copy my trades if you want. I tell you what I'm doing before I do it. Every time I enter a trade, I tell you I'm entering before I actually enter. Okay? When I exit, I tell you I'm exiting before I actually exit. All right? So you can follow my trades and copy my trades if you want. Many people do. But we also have many TTG members that, with the education that they've received, they make their own trades. They bring trades to my attention that I'm not even looking at. People say, Mike, yo, check out ABCD, man. This thing looks really good. Check this out. I'm liking this setup. I'm looking to get long here. Like, blah. People bring setups to my attention. It's not follow the leader. True Trading Group is not follow the leader. True Trading Group is not, hey, guys, okay, this is what I'm doing. Everybody follow me. True Trading Group is a group of traders that are all feeding off of one another. By me teaching all of our members to know what to look for, to be able to say, this is an A+ setup, this is a C setup. By teaching all of our members to identify that, it makes everyone a better trader, because everyone is not just sitting there waiting for me to call out a trade. Members are saying, okay, Mike, check out XYZ. We've got trade line view up cross. We've got the volume profile is this. We've got, like, people are calling out trades. They're bringing them to my attention because they're TTG certified. They know what to look for. Again, TTG certified means you've gone through all the courses. Every course has a quiz at the end. If you score 85% or higher, you get a badge for that course. Then if you earn all the badges for all the courses, you become TTG certified. So by me teaching, by me not just saying, okay, everybody follow me, by me teaching traders to be their own trader, it makes me a better trader. I only have 2 eyeballs. I can't follow 2,000 stocks throughout the day. But our chat room can, because they know what to look for. I can't tell you how many times members have brought a stock to my attention that I was not looking at. And then I was like, wow, actually, you know what, Jim? This is a great looking setup. I come on the mic. We break it down together as a group. I say, guys, I actually really love this setup. I get long. We crush a home run trade. I'm like, Jim, I owe you a steak dinner, bro. Happens all the time. That's what a trading group is supposed to be. Not everybody follow me, otherwise you're on your own. That's not a trading community. That's not a group. Yes, MACD and RSI indicators, I do use them, but I use them mostly for swing trading. Okay, I don't really use the RSI or MACD intraday. Okay, I use those indicators mostly for swing trading, and I use them on the daily chart. Okay, so the MACD is one of my favorite indicators to use for swing trading when there is bullish or bearish divergence in the MACD indicator. And what that means is, so let's say the value of the stock is declining, but the value of the MACD is actually rising. That's bullish divergence. Let's say the value of the stock is rising, the value of the MACD is decreasing. That's bearish divergence. Same thing goes with the RSI. And then you have the RSI with oversold, overbought. Anything below 30 is considered oversold. Anything over 70 is considered overbought. Really, I think you should use 80 and 20 instead of 70 and 30. Anything 80 or over is considered extreme overbought conditions. Anything 20 or below is considered extreme oversold conditions. So, you also have a signal line crossover, a zero line crossover on the MACD indicator. These are things that I like to use for swing trading. Jacob, I don't use the Ichimoku cloud either. Ramo says, I'm still waiting on my steak. I owe you one, man. I owe you one. Yeah, we can talk. Yeah, let's talk futures, guys. Let's talk futures. Let's talk futures. So futures just went positive. Okay, we are up 0.31% on S&P futures. We gapped down and are pushing higher. Let's get into now the meat and potatoes of the live stream, which is how are we going to make some money this week, right? How are we going to make some money this week? Where's the opportunity going to lie? Okay, where's the opportunity going to lie? Let me have a quick little sip of water. My throat's a little dry. No, Kirk, we do not trade Forex. That is literally the only thing that we do not trade. I do not trade Forex. I trade small caps, mid caps, large caps, options, ETFs. We have people that trade futures. We have Alex who trades crypto. But the only thing that we do not trade Forex. Okay. Yo, Judy, what's up? I love seeing my TTG fam. Judy, Glenn, Chris, what's up? Yes, Chris, I know you're late, Chris. I'm not going to hold it against you. I promise. I'm not going to hold it against you. James Earl Scones, my man. JD, what's up? Volley Girl, what's up? I love it. I love seeing my TTG fam in here. Richie Scalia, my man, welcome to the family. Just joined tonight. Richie, welcome to the family. So Richie says, Mike, I just joined tonight. What should I look at tonight? If anything in particular on the site, in your opinion, that might help me tomorrow morning when you open up. Okay, Richie. Now, welcome to the family first and foremost. And this goes for anyone that joins True Trading Group. The first thing that you need to do, if you're not yet profitable, start with the beginner and foundation stock trading courses. If you are not yet profitable, If you are already profitable and you're looking to just take your trading to the next level, forego the beginner and forget the foundation course. You can, I mean, listen, I would love for you to take the beginner foundation course also. I would love for you to take the foundation courses. But if if you don't want to start there, you want to go straight to the advanced courses, you're already profitable, you're confident in your strategy, you're just looking to take things to the next level, you can go right to the advanced stock trading courses. Okay. I suggest every single one of you goes through the trader psychology courses, trader psychology part 1 and trader psychology part 2. I think it's the single most important part of trading. I've done surveys with our members. They've said that trader psychology is their favorite part of the courses. It's designed to help you think more robotic, to help you approach trading from a different point of view, and to help you remove emotions from your trading. It's honestly, guys, sometimes when I get into a little funk, I get into funks too. Okay. It's not always sunshine and rainbows for me as a trader. Okay. I also get into like rough patches. I'll go back and go through my own trader psychology courses. It's kind of creepy because I'm watching myself talk to myself, but it helps. Like trader psychology is something that you will always have to work on for the rest of your career. Okay. You will never truly become a robot. You will always have these underlying emotions that you're going to have to get in check once in a while that are going to start to sometimes get a little out of control. And you're going to have the self awareness and the self discipline to manage that. And sometimes it's important for you to go back and review those courses. Okay. So, Richie, the first thing that I would do is if you're not yet profitable is go through the beginner and foundation courses, start going through them tonight. Okay. If you're already profitable, start going through the advanced courses tonight. And then just get ready to be a sponge tomorrow in chat. Get ready to be a sponge. Ask questions. You have the ability to send direct messages to all the moderators. You can send a direct message to me. You can send a direct message to the other moderators. Just be a sponge. Ask questions. It's the only way you're going to learn. I don't want anybody, and again, this goes for everybody, guys. This does not just go for Richie. Anybody that joins CTG, I don't ever want you guys to feel like you can't ask questions. I don't ever want you to start your sentence with, this might be a stupid question, but don't ever say that to me because there's no such thing as a stupid question. Ask questions. It is the only way you are going to learn. We even have a questions tab or an off-topic questions tab in the chat. Okay? It's the only way you're going to learn. It's also why you have access to myself, the other moderators throughout the day to send us messages, ask us questions. You also can ask TGG members. The TGG members are great. I love them. I love how they support everybody. Members will ask a question and I don't even have to answer it. The moderators don't even have to answer it because TTG certified members are answering questions. I love it. Everybody is really there to help support one another and help each other grow as a group. So welcome to the family, Richie. Let's see. I'm trying to get caught. Wow, guys, I love it. You guys are firing away tonight. You guys are so active tonight on the stream. I love it. You guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely awesome. Jake, nice. Very nice, Jake. Jake becoming TGG certified. Congrats, brother. Congrats. Nancy, yes, got her certificate. Nancy, congrats. Beautiful. Yo, Jamie, what's up? Jamie Vasquez, what's up, man? What's up? Yes, Toby. Mornings with Toby. Nice, Rod. Yeah, BMAT, we have a couple of members in chat that use TC2000 as a trading platform as well. So TC2000 trades through Interactive Brokers. So if you're familiar with Interactive Brokers, that's who TC2000 goes through. Nice, Chim Chim. Congratulations. Chim Chim just joined the TGD fam using some of the profit from the house that they just sold. Chim Chim, way to go. Congrats on selling the house and welcome to the TTG family. Yeah, Java, we do have a lifetime membership. So Javo is asking, can you offer a lifetime membership only for your chat room? So Javo, we have a lifetime membership that gets you, but there is no upsell. So like when people say, hey, can I just have a membership just for your chat room? You are paying just for our chat room and trade alerts. So it's the chat room, the mobile app, the text message alerts, the swing trade email alerts. That's what your membership you're paying for. All of my courses, I just include them for free with your membership. We're like Netflix. You know, when you become a member for Netflix, when you sign up for a subscription for Netflix, as long as you're a member of Netflix, you get all of their content. And I don't think trading should be any different. If you guys want to join the TGD community, I want you to have all of the resources available to you to help you become a consistently profitable trader. So we do have a lifetime membership. Okay. Right now it's being offered at a 60% discount. It's $3,996. That is a lifetime membership. That also includes 4 one-on-one mentor sessions each year. Usually what our lifetime members do is they do one-on-one each quarter. So every 3 months they do a one-on-one. Okay, that gives them time to implement some of the things that we work on our one-on-one. I review their trades. We go through their trading account. We review a lot of their trades and really dive into their strengths and weaknesses, where we can make adjustments in their trading. Okay, so we do have a lifetime membership. If any of you are interested in a lifetime membership, we just posted a link there in chat. I'll post it again one more time in chat. The lifetime membership, it is at a 60% discount. Okay, so you don't need a discount code, though, for the lifetime membership. The lifetime membership is already discounted, so you don't need a coupon code. The TTG 620 is only for the year membership. Okay, so the year membership is usually $1,665. With coupon code TTG 620, it's $1,089. The lifetime membership is $3,996. That includes 4 one-on-one mentorship sessions each year, and you don't need a discount code because it's already discounted 60%. Okay. James, the fishing expedition was not that great. I only caught one damn fish. James. I only caught one. I only caught one fish. Yeah, it sucked. All right. Yeah, 2% a day. Good question. So if you want to upgrade to a lifetime membership, you just pay the difference. So I'll do the math for you. I'll do the math for you guys. So the lifetime membership is $3,996, right? If you already joined for a 1-year membership and paid $1,089, you just have to pay the difference, which is $2,907, and that'll upgrade you to a lifetime membership. So you just pay the difference. Okay, you just pay the difference. All right, guys. Yes, Edward, we are We're working on adding the paper trade simulator within the next. I have to check with our developer that's working with the data provider because we want it to be real time. It's gonna be we want it to be a real time simulator. So in order for that, we need the data. We need a data service provider that's going to provide all that real time data. So I'm going to talk to our developer tomorrow that's working on implementing that feature on our website. How much longer they think until that feature is live? It should be very soon. You know, we were told it will be the month of June. It should be very, very soon. That feature should be live. Yes, Highway 1. That's what I'm talking about. I agree. Highway 1. I agree with you. Guys, everybody listen to Highway 1. Do me a favor. All of you, do me a favor. There's 624 people right now watching this live stream. All of you, do me a favor. Hit the like button on this video. All of you, hit the like button on this video. Show me you guys appreciate everything that we're doing here. Yes, Ned, I'm gonna make TTG hats. I'm making TTG shirts. I'm getting full TTG gear. I'm gonna gear up my TTG squad with hella gear. We're gonna have a bunch of TTG gear. Okay, guys. You guys are great. You guys are great. Thank you. Um, yes, Jay Furna. Jay Furna asks, is there a payment plan for the membership? We do offer a 3-month payment plan. Okay, if you are interested in a payment plan, send an email to info@truetradinggroup.com. Again, if you are interested, we have a 3-month payment plan. If you are interested, send an email to info@truetradinggroup.com. Okay, however, the TTG 620 coupon code is only valid on the one-time payment. Okay, if you want the 3-month payment plan, the best we can do is a 10% discount. Okay, the 34% discount with TTG 620 is on a one-time payment. But if you are interested in a 3-month payment plan, send an email to info@truetradinggroup.com. Okay. All right, guys. Let's talk about the markets now. Let's go over what I think we're going to. Let's go, what all of you came on here to talk about. Nice, Gigi Garcia. Gigi Garcia says, I want to purchase the course. Gigi Garcia. Becca said, how about TTG masks? I should, right? We should make TTG masks. Yeah, Jacob, you can talk to me directly. So Jacob says, what if I want to talk to you directly? Jacob, yeah, we can talk directly. That's why I said anyone that signs up before midnight, so you have 2 hours and 15 minutes, gets included a one-on-one mentor session. You and I, bro. You and I going over anything you want to discuss. You want to review your trades, see where you made mistakes, where you could have gone better. We can do that. You want to talk about specific technical topics about indicators and setups? We can do that. You want to talk about risk management and position size? We can do that. You want to talk about mental blocks that are affecting your trading? We can do that. Whatever it is you want to talk about, we can talk about. So again, that's Jacob. If you sign up before midnight tonight, you get included a one-on-one mentorship session with your membership. Use coupon code TTG620 to get the discount and the free one-on-one. Okay, now let's talk about the markets. All right. Let's talk about the markets. So first, guys, let's talk about the futures. The futures have just gone green. The futures have just gone green. Okay. What happened last week? Let's go to a 15-minute chart. Okay. What happened last week? All right, let's do a couple weeks ago. We had the big sell-off, right? Remember the big sell-off? All right, guys, remember the big sell-off? Then we rallied it back. And we've been starting to lose steam ever since. Okay, we've been starting to lose some steam. We got down to 306. Okay, we got down to 306. And we are now with the futures trading at 307. All right, we are at 307 on the futures. What I think is going to start to happen here, guys, this is what I think. Small caps are still hot. Small caps are still hot. My game plan going into this week is I think that we are going to start to see another deeper pullback. I think we're going to start to see the case numbers continue to increase. We're going to start to get all the positive cases now from all of the protests. You're going to get those numbers are going to start to increase. Numbers have already been increasing from Memorial Day weekend. All the states that opened early, all those cases are spiking. You had Apple announce that they're going to start closing stores again. And if you recall, Apple was one of the first companies to make that announcement in China. Apple was one of the first US companies to say we're closing stores in China. They were ahead of the curve. A lot of other companies followed suit after Apple announced they were closing their stores in China. Apple saying that they're closing some stores in the US, I think that carries a lot of weight. And what I think you may start to see is other companies start to do the same again. This will not be a government mandated shutdown. This will be an individual company decision. And just like you saw Apple say on Friday that they might start to close some US stores in some of the areas where cases are spiking, I would not be surprised if this week we see other companies start to say the same thing. And if you get other companies start to say that they're going to consider closing stores, I think you're going to get the market's going to give you a nice big pullback again. Now, where are we going to pull back into? I do not think we are going to go back down to the March low. Okay, I do not. But do I think the mid 290s is extremely doable? Absolutely. Then do I think that maybe 280 is doable? Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. I think there's a lot more headline risk that the markets will pull back in, okay, into this area than we are going to push up back to all-time highs. Okay, I think there's far more risk being long up here. Okay, when you talk about, what's the path of least resistance, I think the path of least resistance right now is to the downside. Yes, I know you have the Fed. I know we have the Fed and the markets. The Fed just continues to just pump quantitative easing and liquidity into these markets. And you've heard the saying, you cannot fight the Fed. And it is true. You cannot fight the Fed. This entire move is about the Fed. This entire move is about the Fed. But what I think is that the it's not even the second wave. This is still really the first wave. Okay. But this resurgence of cases, I think is going to start to rattle the markets. And I think volatility is going to pick up. I expect volatility to pick up. I think one of the ways that you can profit going forward, and I'm not just talking about tomorrow. This is a trade that I'm looking to put on that I'm going to probably be holding for a few weeks, possibly a month long. And that is call options in the VIX. I'm looking to buy call options in the VIX. I have not decided on strike or expiration. Expiration, I'm thinking at least a month out. I'm thinking at least a month out on expiration on call options on the VIX. I think volatility is going to spike, and I think you are going to be better off in call options on the VIX than you will be put options on the SPY. And the reason for that is because as volatility increases, the SPY with all the Fed intervention, I do not think the SPY is going to crash like we crashed in March. Okay, I think that the Fed has created a floor for the markets, and you may get a lot of instances in the SPY where we pull back, but then we bounce, and then we pull back, and then we bounce. I don't think it's just going to be a cascading effect, but that pull back, bounce, is a spike in volatility. So that's why I think that as you have headline risk of coronavirus cases spiking, other companies like Apple announcing they might close some stores, I think you're going to start to see the VIX start to spike again. You can see the VIX back to 50, 60. And I think you're going to be better off if you are skeptical on the overall market. I think you are in a safer place in the VIX than you are short the SPY. Okay, because you can still have a spike in volatility while still having the Fed giving the markets a backstop. So I'm going to be looking for call options on the VIX. This is my game plan. I do not have a position yet. That's why I'm telling you all now. I may enter this position tomorrow. If I do, I will definitely make a video. I will tell all of you what contracts I bought, what's the strike, what's the expiration. But I'm going to be looking at call options on the SPY. Excuse me. Oh my God. No, call options on the VIX. Excuse me. Okay. So people might be saying, Mike, what is the VIX? The VIX measures volatility. The VIX measures volatility. Okay. As the VIX goes higher, what that essentially means is that traders are expecting the market to make bigger intraday moves. The lower the volatility, the lower the VIX, traders are expecting the markets to just move a little bit each day. As the VIX spikes, that means traders are expecting the markets to make big moves in a single day. That's all the VIX is. Okay? So as cases increase, if you get more companies like Apple threatening to close stores, that's going to start to create uncertainty in the markets. That's going to create a spike in volatility, and you will be positioned in call options in the VIX to capitalize on that movement. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a long-term swing trade that I plan on holding for the next several weeks, possibly a month, maybe even a little bit more. Depends on how the trade sets up. I'm going to take a look at the options chain tomorrow. I will let you guys know if and when I pull the trigger on this trade and what option contract I buy. Okay. And again, I think you're better off in call options in the VIX than you will be in put options in the SPY. Okay. All right. Let's see. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions? No, Isaac, the TVIX doesn't have options. The VIX does. No, VIX, guys, VIX. Okay, or you can buy the TVIX if you want, but the TVIX doesn't have options. The TVIX is an ETF that tracks the VIX. You can buy the TVIX if you want. It's $156 a share. Okay, but I think the TVIX can get back to like 200, 220. So you could buy the TVIX if you want. You can also buy the UVXY. UVXY also tracks the VIX. It just is it's not leveraged like the TVIX. The TVIX is 2 times the VIX. Okay, so you guys can play this trade multiple ways. You can buy the TVIX, you can buy UVXY, or you can buy call options on the VIX. Those are 3 ways that you guys can be long volatility. And if volatility spikes over the next month, the VIX will increase, which means the TVIX and UVXY, because those are ETFs that track the VIX, will also rise in share price. Okay, guys? Yes, Trader Palooza. Smoke, man, you're the best. Yes, Trader Palooza. We're going to get those videos up this week for you guys. We're going to get the Trader Palooza videos up. Is Trump going to win 2020? I have no idea. I have no idea. Nor will I say if I want him to or not. I promise you guys, one thing I will guarantee you guys, you will never hear me talk politics. You guys are not on this channel to listen to my political views, and I know that. Nor do I care about your political views. All I care about is how we can make money trading the stock market. That's all I care about. One thing I will guarantee you guys is you will never hear a single piece of political commentary on this channel ever. Yeah, UVXY, you can do options. Nice, Dominic Leetta. Welcome to the family. Dominic, welcome to the family, brother. Welcome to the family. Mr. Magoo, I'll see you in chat tomorrow. Yes. Exactly, Arvin. Let's make money. Bottom line. Nice, Mike. No, Shaban, we do not have a monthly plan. Shaban, we do not have a monthly plan. Let me explain to you why. The reason why we do not have a monthly plan, it's a year membership only. Okay, it's a year membership only because there's no upsells. So when you join True Trading Group, you get all of my courses included for free with your membership. All of them. You get all of my courses included. Okay? You get the beginner and foundation stock trading courses, advanced stock trading courses, beginner options trading, advanced options trading, trader psychology part 1, trader psychology part 2. All of it is included with your membership. So we don't offer a monthly subscription because you get everything included the second you sign up. It's not like, hey, let me join for $150 a month, but then if you want the courses, you want the beginner courses, well, that's $1,000. Oh, you want the advanced courses? Well, that's $2,000. Oh, you want the trader psychology courses? That's another $1,000. There's no upsells. Okay? Once you guys sign up to True Trading Group, we're not trying to sell you 5 other things. Once you sign up, you get access to everything. Everything. That's the second thing I will promise you. There, you know what, guys? There's 3 things I'm going to promise you. There's 4 things I'm going to promise you. These are guarantees. They say there's no guarantees in life. I'm going to give you 4. You will never hear me talk politics on this channel. That's guarantee number 1. Guarantee number 2, you're never going to hear me upsell you on some other package. Guarantee number 3, I'm going to put every single ounce of energy in my body to help you achieve your goals of consistent profitability. That's guarantee number 3. Guarantee number 4 is that when you join True Trading Group, you are going to learn more in 2 months than you have learned in the last 2 years. Those are my guarantees for you. For all of my TTG members that are on this live stream, I want you to do me a favor right now. Comment in chat. Let all of our guests that are on the YouTube channel watching this live stream with all of us here today at 10 o'clock at night, say something about how much you have learned in a short period of time in comparison to years of either being parts of other groups, reading books, Googling, YouTubing, whatever it is. But I want you to comment in the chat right now and just speak a little bit to how much you are going to learn as being part of the TTG community, because those are the guarantees that I can make all of you. I can't guarantee you're going to become a millionaire trading, but I can guarantee that I will be there with you every step of the way to help you, pull you up when you have to be pulled up, kick you in the ass when you have to be kicked in the ass, and to help you every single step of the way. I promise to be there with you. Those are the guarantees that I can make. The rest is up to you. That's why I challenge each and every single one of you to take the next step. Join True Trading Group, get a free one-on-one mentor session. You've got 2 hours left. Sign up before midnight. That one-on-one session is included in your membership. Use the coupon code TTG620 to get a 34% discount on that 1-year all-inclusive membership. Get all the courses included for free. All right, let's see. Let me try to get caught up here, guys. Oh, Colin, I appreciate that, Colin. Colin Emerson, I really appreciate that. Colin says, I've been listening to Mike for 2 weeks, and he'll answer the same questions over and over with the same passion and never makes anyone feel bad. Simply amazing. I'm still in awe. Colin, it's easy for me to do it, man, when it's my passion. It's easy to do it when it's my passion, guys. It really is. It's easy to do it when it's my passion, honestly. Saeed, thank you for joining tonight. Thank you for joining, Saeed. Yeah, VXX. Yes, VXX, guys. What indicators do I use? Yes, I will share them with you guys real quick. Okay. Real quick, the indicators that I use intraday. Okay, my intraday indicators. Okay, my intraday indicators are volume. Okay, a lot of people just don't even consider volume. Some people forget that volume is a technical indicator. Okay, so volume is one. Volume is the single most important indicator that any trader could possibly trade with. Okay, if you held a gun to my head and you said, Mike, you can trade, but you can only use one indicator. Okay, it would be volume. Volume tells you more information about a stock more than any other indicator, in my opinion. Okay, so volume is my favorite. Volume analysis is a major component of solid technical analysis. Understanding volume in certain places during a chart pattern's formation, like that's what makes the difference. Like that's the difference between an A setup and a B setup. It could be volume profile on a setup. Okay, like understanding when you see specific chart patterns, bull flag, bear flag, head and shoulders, ascending wedge, descending triangle, like all of those patterns, there's specific moments during the formation of those patterns that you want to see volume increase. And there's specific moments during the formation of those patterns that you want to see volume decrease. Understanding volume analysis during a specific pattern is a major, major part of saying this is an A plus setup or this is a B or C setup. Major, major component. Okay, major, major component of that. The other indicators that I use intraday: Fibonacci retracement levels, VWAP, and the 9 exponential moving average. Now, very important factor. On my VWAP and my 9 exponential moving average, I do not include pre-market data. I will say that again. In my VWAP and my 9 exponential moving average, I do not include pre-market data. Yes, Shaban, if you sign up, I can absolutely help you set up your indicators. Absolutely. Oh, come on, Jamie. You're making me feel bad. Jamie Sack. Like, he caught one freaking fish. Come on, Jamie. Damn it. You're making me feel bad. But I did go crabbing the next day, and I caught like 15 crabs. So that was okay. That was okay. Why do I not include pre-market data on those indicators? Allow me to explain. Good question. Allow me to explain. The reason I do not include pre-market data in my VWAP and my 9 exponential moving average, okay, they are lag indicators. So VWAP, for example, you will never use VWAP in a multi-day time frame. You're never going to use a rolling VWAP. You don't ever use a rolling VWAP, meaning you don't let VWAP calculate itself for 3 days. You should only use VWAP intraday. The reason for that is your VWAP indicator is going to change every single trade that is transacted on a stock. It's a lag indicator. The more data points that are factored into the VWAP equation, the more the lag is going to be. So if you are including pre-market data, let's say there's 10 million shares traded pre-market. Those trades that took place, those shares that are transacted at specific prices are factored into your VWAP. However, that's a fraction of the true market. Okay? Not all market participants are trading pre-market. So if I have an indicator that tracks volume, that the more data points that are added to that indicator, the greater the lag is going to be. Okay? Then I'm sorry, guys, I'm laughing. Somebody just sent me a joke. I'm sorry. Somebody just sent me a joke. I'm sorry. I just totally lost my train of thought. Back to VWAP, lag indicator. So your lag indicators, right? VWAP. So the more data points that are added to the equation, the greater the lag. So I do not want data points from pre-market that are going to add to the lag of my VWAP indicator if it's not the true volume. Once the bell rings, 100% of market participants are in the market. Every single person that wants to transact a trade is there. They're not there pre-market. Pre-market's like a fraction of the volume. Okay? A stock can trade, 10 million shares pre-market and then trade 550 million during the day. So I don't want the fraction of the market to increase my lag on VWAP. I only want VWAP on 100% of the market participants. And that's why I do not include my pre-market data in my VWAP or my 9 exponential moving average. If you do, yours will be different than mine. And when I'm going through my setups, I'm showing you a trade line VWAP crossover, and then you're looking at your chart and you're like, Mike, I don't see it. The reason why you're not seeing it is because your VWAP and your trade line are at completely different values than mine. And if you use pre-market data in those indicators, that's why they're going to be different. No, Pablo, it's not that it's more difficult. So Pablo says, Mike, I'm new to TTG. Question is it more complicated or more difficult to trade in a normal market versus high volatility like Corona time? It's not more difficult to trade in a normal market. You know, a lot of it's personal preference. Like some traders don't like extreme volatility. Some traders like slower moves. On the other hand, some traders hate slower moves and love volatility. You know, it's all personal preference, whether you like it or don't like it. But it's not that one is easier or harder than the other, like an extreme volatility market versus a normal market environment. It's just understanding and being realistic with your expectations and your moves and how quick you have to take profits, or, you know, how quick you have to stick to your stop losses. Those are the things that really will change during, you know, different market environments. You know, I mean, yeah, sure, some market environments are more difficult than others. Like real choppy environments with no follow through are more difficult because you have to be quicker to take profits. You don't get those big follow through moves. You really get punished for making mistakes. In a hot market, you can get away with making mistakes. In a hot market, you get away with making mistakes. In a cold market, you don't. You make mistakes in a cold market, you get punished. That's the biggest difference. All right, guys. Anybody have any other questions? Yes, volatility is very important intraday. VJ says, is volatility important intraday? Volatility is very important intraday. Very important intraday. Very important intraday. Mr. Al, you could buy SPY puts if you want, okay? There's multiple ways you can take advantage of this trade. SPY puts, VIX calls, long the TVIX, long UVXY. There's other ETFs you can buy too, like SPXU, and there's other ETFs you can buy. There's a lot of different ways you can take advantage of this trade idea. I just like the idea of VIX calls instead of SPY puts because volatility can spike and the SPY cannot flush. Like I don't think the SPY is going to just flush like we flushed in March. The Fed has created a floor or a stopping point on the markets, and I think you might get volatile moves in the SPY where the SPY goes down a lot, but then goes up a lot, then goes down a lot, then goes up a lot. And if you're just in SPY options, you're going to be directly affected by that up and down movement on your option versus if you're in a volatility call or a VIX call, the VIX can still be higher even though the market's moving higher. Yes, the volatility will come down as markets rise, but it won't come down at an even 1-to-1 ratio as would the share price of the SPY itself if you're in a SPY option. So I feel like you have a little bit more wiggle room if you're in a VIX call because volatility can spike and stay high even though the market's not going down anymore. Maybe the market goes down 1,500 points, then bounces back 800 points. That 800 point bounce back is going to crush your SPY put option versus on the VIX call, yeah, that VIX call is going to come back down, but volatility as a whole can still remain very high while the market's going up and down in very large waves. So I feel like if you're going to go after this trade, you can have a little bit more wiggle room on a VIX call than you will a SPY put, and that's the reason why. If that makes sense. VXX, guys, VXX. Okay? All right, guys, that's it. So that concludes our live stream here for tonight. I will remind you guys again, you have 1 hour and 45 minutes left to get included with your membership, a free one-on-one mentor session. Okay? A free one-on-one mentor session included in your membership. In addition to your membership, you are going to get a 34% discount. You are, also going to get access to our chat room where I share my screen. I'm on the microphone all day long. Guys, I'm not done trading at 11 o'clock. I trade the whole day. The chat room opens at 7:30 a.m. Eastern and closes at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay? Myself, the other moderators, we are there all day long, taking advantage of opportunity that presents itself. Okay? So what I want you guys all to do now, again, happy Father's Day to all of our fathers out there. But when I think of my father, I think of mentorship, I think of guidance. If you guys are ready now to get a professional mentorship, get a mentor of somebody that truly gives a damn about your success, that is going to take the time and energy to go through one-on-one sessions with you, review your trading, answer your questions, TTG is the place for you to get that mentorship. I'm challenging you all now. You spent the time on this live stream with me. It's now time for you to act. Prices are going up in July. That I can promise you. Use the coupon code TTG620 before midnight tonight. Get a 34% discount. Get all of my courses included for free with your membership. All of the same courses, the same material that I learned working at a hedge fund in New York City. And get your free one-on-one mentorship session before midnight. Okay? So again, guys, coupon code TTG620. TTG620. Get that one-on-one mentorship session, guys, and get that 34% discount. Guys, if you have not done so already, smash that like button for me. If you're brand new, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell. Make sure you don't miss out on any more of my live streams, any more of my videos that I post on a daily basis. I just posted a video on Friday that talks about my pre-market game plan, how I go about finding the hottest stocks to trade on the day. Go check that video out, guys. It's the last video that I posted on Friday. It's how to find the hottest stocks to trade. I walk you through my entire pre-market analysis, how I build my watch list, and how I develop my game plans for the day. Go back, check that out if you guys haven't seen it yet. And do not forget, coupon code TTG620, 34% discount, free one-on-one mentorship session if you sign up before midnight. You guys have an hour and 40 minutes left. I will see you all in chat on Monday, and we will get ready to make some money, take advantage of this market, and I will let you guys know if and when I pull the trigger on that VIX trade. See you guys in chat tomorrow, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Later.